In 1998, the Players Club hit the screen with bold honesty, giving us a real look into the strip club world that hadn't been shown like this before. The film, supported by genuine performances and a fearless story, didn't just entertain, it sparked conversations, earning its place as a cult classic that still resonates today. But what's really interesting is what happened to the amazing cast that made the film so memorable. As we think back on the lasting impact of the Players Club, let's explore the incredible journeys of its stars in 2024, discovering their successes, challenges, and how they've kept reinventing themselves since their unforgettable roles in this groundbreaking film. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's go. Number 1. Lisa Ray McCoy as Diamond stripping her way through college. Diana finds herself caught in the glitz and glamour of the Players Club. But as the club's seductive grip tightens, she realizes she's playing a dangerous game. She needs the money, but quickly realizes that the club isn't as glamorous as it seems. Her friends, Ronnie and Trix, aren't as supportive as she thought they would be. It's a tough situation, but Diana is determined to leave the club and find a better life. Lisa Ray McCoy Missick burst onto the scene on September 23rd in Chicago, Illinois, proudly embracing her African-American and Native American heritage. She kicked off her career with a role in the low-budget action flick Reasons. While the film flew under the radar, Lisa Ray's performance turned heads and earned her some well-deserved praise. Her charming smile and easygoing charm truly captured audiences when she appeared on the hit show In the House. Even though Reasons struggled to find a distributor, director Monty Ross saw her potential and urged her to make the move to L.A. during pilot season. It wasn't long before she snagged small roles on popular shows like Martin and In the House, and even caught the eye of Tupac Shakur, appearing in his final music video. This connection opened doors for her, landing her a pivotal role in the Players Club, where she delivered a powerful performance as a troubled stripper that left a lasting impression. Lisa Ray's career took flight after her standout role in The Wood, and she soon became a household name as the host of Source, All Access, a show celebrating hip-hop culture. With her warm personality and extensive knowledge of the music scene, she quickly garnered a devoted following. As her film roles multiplied, she hit a career high with her leading performance in Civil Brand, a gripping film that delved into life inside a women's prison. This impactful project earned accolades at the American Black Film Festival and the Urban World Film Festival. Following in the musical footsteps of her sister, Da Brat, Lisa Ray even ventured into music, collaborating with Benzino on a track for the film Redemption. Lisa Ray McCoy played the character Diamond at the age of 31, and now she's 56 years old. Number 2. Dick Anthony Williams as Mr. Armstrong. Mr. Armstrong is a man of love and rules. He cares deeply about his daughter Diana, but he's also a bit of a helicopter parent. He's always watching over her, making sure she's on the right track. He's old-fashioned and believes in hard work, and he's not always thrilled with Diana's choices, especially when it comes to her career. But even though he can be a bit of a pain, he's got her best interests at heart. He's a strong leader, and he wants Diana to follow in his footsteps. Dick Anthony Williams was a Tony Award-winning stage actor who found it tough to replicate the success of his theater career in film and TV. However, he managed to secure several regular roles along the way. He kicked things off with the 1985 to 1986 ABC drama Our Family Honor, where he played a cop battling against a mafia family led by Ray Liotta's character, Ed Santini. The following season, he took on another cop role in Heart of the City, which focused on a single-parent officer, played by Robert Desiderio, trying to raise his 2 kids. A young Christina Applegate played the officer's daughter. In 1991, Williams landed a regular part on Homefront, an ABC show set in the small Ohio town of River Run, just after World War II. This series was the most successful of his 3 ABC shows and even earned an Emmy nomination for Outstanding Drama Series. Williams also made memorable appearances on TV, including a role as Huggy Bear in the first season of Starsky and Hutch. In 1996, he portrayed the father of Larry's assistant, Beverly, on The Larry Sanders Show. Additionally, he starred in the documentary The Meeting, which imagined a conversation between Malcolm X and Martin Luther King Jr. about the future of Black Americans. Earlier in his career, Williams was in Melvin Van Peebles' off-Broadway musical Ain't Supposed to Die a Natural Death, where he met actress Gloria Edwards, who later became his wife. Williams, who played Mr. Armstrong at the age of 65, sadly passed away from cancer on February 16, 2012, at Valley Presbyterian Hospital in Van Nuys, California. Number 3. Judianne Elder as Mrs. Armstrong. A mother's love, as deep as the ocean, can sometimes be a tempestuous sea. Mrs. Armstrong, a woman of unwavering principles, found herself navigating the treacherous waters of generational divide when her daughter, Diana, announced her intention to work at a club. A staunch advocate for traditional values, Mrs. Armstrong's heart ached at the prospect of her child venturing into a world she deemed unconventional. Her love, while boundless, was tempered by a firm belief in the established norms of society. Her maternal instincts, sharp as a hawk's eye, drove her to express her disapproval. Yet her unwavering commitment to Diana's happiness and success ensured that her words were laced with a touch of concern, rather than condemnation. Judianne Elder is a gifted actress and director whose journey in the arts began after she graduated from Emerson College in Boston, where she was the very first recipient of the Carol Burnett Award in Performing Arts. She kicked off her professional career in New York as a founding member of the Negro Ensemble Company, taking on significant roles in various productions and even touring internationally. Elder made her Broadway debut portraying Coretta King in I Have a Dream and has appeared in numerous regional theater productions since then. On television, she's known for her work on shows like Murphy Brown, Martin, Family Matters, and Desperate Housewives. One of her most impactful roles was in ER, where she played a woman facing breast cancer, an experience that resonates deeply with her as a breast cancer survivor and advocate. Beyond acting, Elder has also stepped into the director's chair for several plays, including The Book of the Crazy African and Ceremonies in Dark Old Men. She even directed a short film based on an Alice Walker story. Her impressive body of work has earned her accolades such as the NAACP Trailblazer Award and a Distinguished Alumni Award from Emerson College. Elder remains active in the arts, currently directing the play Seven for LA Theater Works. Elder, who portrayed Mrs. Armstrong at the age of 50, is now 76 years old. Number 4. Crystal Wilson as Ronnie, a force to be reckoned with, reigns supreme over the dancers at the Players Club. With Trix, her steadfast confidant and accomplice, she forms an unbreakable alliance, commanding the respect and loyalty of all. Whether seeking counsel, a shield, or a taste of the wild side, Ronnie is the unwavering beacon in the club's vibrant tapestry. Crystal Wilson really made a splash in the early 2000s with her memorable roles as sultry villains in movies like Trios, Pandora's Box, and Locked Down. But it was her standout role as Ronnie in the Players Club that truly put her on the map. Crystal has this amazing talent for making audiences root for the bad guys, which is why her college drama teacher nicknamed her The Force. Her determination and skills helped her break some serious barriers in the industry. She became the first minority woman to produce a union-independent film, Groupies, in Atlanta, which has grown into a big entertainment hub. She also created the first independent urban Christmas film, The Kudzu Christmas, which was sold nationwide at Walmart and became the first original movie aired on TV1. Her efforts have really paved the way for urban films to thrive today. Even with her early success, Crystal has shown she's not just a flash in the pan. She's been thriving both in front of and behind the camera, taking part in major projects like the BET Awards, Survivor's Remorse, Think Like a Man, and Creed. Whether she's playing the fun Aunt Elizabeth in the Marry Me for Christmas series or sharing her story in Queen Latifah's docu-series From the Bottom Up, Christelle keeps winning over audiences. After nearly 2 decades in the entertainment business, Christelle has gained the respect of her peers while staying humble about her accomplishments. She's a talented, down-to-earth trailblazer who sets a great example for women in the industry. Christelle Wilson, who played Ronnie at 27, is now 53 years old. Number 5. Adele Givens as Trix, a serpentine figure lurking in the shadows of the club, wields a charm as intoxicating as poison. Her manipulative nature, honed by years of witnessing the underbelly of society, allows her to weave webs of deceit that ensnare even the most unsuspecting. A cynic to the core, Trix has a heart as cold as ice, her trust eroded by the countless betrayals she's witnessed. Her primary concern is self-preservation, her pursuit of wealth and survival eclipsing any semblance of empathy. In 1989, Adele Givens made a splash in the comedy scene by winning the grand prize at the Crown Royal Comedy Contest at the famous Regal Theater in Chicago. This win really solidified her presence in comedy and set her up for even bigger things. The next year, she kept the momentum going by becoming a finalist in the Miller Lite Comedy Search, where the legendary Bernie Mac took home the top prize. These early accolades helped open doors for Adele in the film industry. Adele's film career features some memorable roles in popular movies like The Players Club and Beauty Shop, showcasing her comedic chops and acting skills. But it was her participation in the Queens of Comedy tour that really boosted her profile. Teaming up with fellow comedians Monique, Laura Hayes, and Sommore, Adele helped make this tour a groundbreaking success. The tour was filmed, aired on Showtime, and later released on DVD, becoming a cultural milestone that celebrated the talent of African-American women in comedy. In 2001, Adele took her talents to the next level by hosting the Source's Hip Hop Awards pre-show on UPN. This opportunity allowed her to reach a wider audience and really shine with her charm and humor. Fast forward to 2018, and Adele was back in the limelight, this time in the music world. She made a memorable appearance in Lil Pump's music video for I Love It, produced by Kanye West. Although she didn't perform live, Adele popped up on Saturday Night Live on September 29, 2018, rocking the same iconic outfit from the music video. Adele Givens, who played Trix at 34, is now 60 years old. Number 6. Bernie Mac as Dollar Bill. Dollar Bill, the ruthless owner of the Players Club, is all about one thing: making money. He moves through his club like a shark, constantly on the hunt for ways to squeeze every last dollar from his patrons, reminiscent of a slick used car salesman. But don't let his tough exterior fool you. Deep down, he's a coward. When the going gets tough, Dollar Bill's bravado disappears, and he quickly turns to desperate tactics to protect himself, often putting his own interests above anyone else's, no matter the cost. Bernie Mac was a comedic powerhouse who burst onto the scene with the original Kings of Comedy. His hilarious stories, rooted in his personal experiences and African-American culture, resonated with audiences everywhere. He followed up his comedy success with a successful sitcom, The Bernie Mac Show, which showcased his unique blend of humor and heart. But Bernie wasn't just a comedian, he was also a talented actor. He proved his range in movies like Pride, where he showed he could bring real depth to his characters. Sadly, just a year after Pride came out, Bernie made the shocking decision to retire from stand-up comedy. Unfortunately, he passed away from an undisclosed illness just a year later, leaving fans heartbroken and the comedy world mourning the loss of a true legend. Number 7. Anthony Johnson as Lil Man. Lil Man is a true example of resilience, sticking it out at the Players Club even when St. Louis and his crew are constantly throwing harassment and threats his way. No matter how tough things get, he keeps his cool and stands strong, proving just how tough he really is. Loyalty is a huge part of who Lil Man is, and it shows in how dedicated he is to the club and its staff. Even when the situation gets dicey, he remains committed to his work and the people around him, showing that there's a lot more to him than meets the eye. From Compton to the silver screen, Anthony Johnson's journey in the entertainment world is a testament to perseverance and the power of connections. Growing up in a family tied to Hollywood, his father, Eddie Smith, was a stuntman and co-founder of the Black Stuntmen's Association. Johnson had a front-row seat to the industry. He always credited his dad for helping him break into film. Plus, he was deeply grateful to comedian Robin Harris, who mentored him during his early days as a stand-up comic, even after some tough gigs where the audience didn't hold back their critiques. Johnson kicked off his acting career in his 20s, and in 1990, he scored a significant role as Eazy-E in House Party, which opened the door for him to perform stand-up in bars all over Los Angeles. He went on to make his mark in films like Lethal Weapon 3, where he played a drug dealer, and Menace the Second Society. However, it was his iconic role as Easel, a crackhead and thief, in the 1995 comedy Friday that truly made him a household name. In addition to his memorable performances, Johnson appeared in various films such as Panther, The Players Club, BAPS, I Got the Hookup, and Repos. He even made waves in the rap scene, portraying Sleazy E in Dr. Dre's Dre Day, and later in Eazy-E's Real Motherfucking G's, where he hilariously gets assaulted. Lil Man, played by Anthony Johnson, was brought to life when he was 32 years old. Sadly, Johnson passed away on September 6, 2021, at the age of 55, after being found unresponsive in a store and later succumbing to complications in a Los Angeles County hospital. His legacy as a talented actor and comedian lives on, reminding us all of his vibrant contributions to film and comedy. Number 8. Orin Williams as Jamal, a young boy with a heart as pure as snow, was shielded from the harsh realities of the world. His innocence, a stark contrast to the gritty environment of his mother's workplace, the Players Club, was a testament to her unwavering dedication. Orin Williams is a Hollywood chameleon, seamlessly transitioning from child star to accomplished actor, writer, producer, and director. He burst onto the scene as a young whiz, sharing the screen with legends like Eric LaSalle and Ice Cube. His early roles in iconic films like The Players Club and Kingdom Come solidified his status as a rising star. But Williams didn't stop there. He continued to impress audiences with his performances on television, appearing in hit shows like ER, Sliders, and The Shield. His versatility was on full display as he tackled a variety of roles, from serious dramas to lighthearted comedies. Beyond acting, Williams has proven to be a creative force behind the camera. With a bachelor's degree in psychology, he's brought a unique perspective to his writing and producing work. He's been a key player in several successful television projects, including Family Time, In the Cut, and Grown Folks. His ability to craft compelling narratives and develop engaging characters has made him a sought-after talent in the industry. As Orin Williams continues to evolve and push boundaries, it's clear that his star is only going to rise higher. With his impressive track record and boundless creativity, he's poised to become one of Hollywood's most influential figures. Orin Williams brought the character Jamal to life when he was just 6 years old, capturing hearts with his charming performance. Fast forward to now, and Orin is 32, continuing to navigate the entertainment world with the same passion that first ignited his career as a child actor. Number 9. Monica Calhoun as Ebony. Ebony steps into the club scene like a kid in a candy store, wide-eyed and full of curiosity, completely unaware of the dangers that lie ahead. With her rebellious streak and knack for bending the rules, she often finds herself in some pretty sticky situations. But it's her impulsive nature that really gets her into hot water. Ebony tends to jump into things without thinking twice, and while that adds a charming edge to her character, it can also land her in a world of trouble. Monica Calhoun, known for her standout roles in The Players Club and The Best Man, started making a name for herself in Hollywood back in the late 80s. Born in Philadelphia in 1971, her talent was noticed early on by a talent scout at a summer theater camp. She got her big break with the 1985 biopic Children of the Night, where she played Dr. Lois Lee. After that, she caught more attention for her role as Brenda's rebellious daughter in Baghdad Cafe and its short-lived TV version. In her early TV career, Monica popped up in ABC after-school specials, earning a Daytime Emmy nomination for her role in Different Worlds, a story of interracial love. She also portrayed Rebby Jackson in The Jacksons, an American Dream, and civil rights activist Minnie Brown in The Ernest Green Story. Monica continued to build her resume with roles in Sister Act 2 Back in the Habit, Jack the Bear, and guest spots on A Different World and The Wayans Bros. She really gained attention for her performances as Ebony in Ice Cube's The Players Club and Mia Morgan in The Best Man. After Love and Basketball, she appeared in indie films like Trot 2, Pandora's Box, and had guest spots on shows like Grey's Anatomy, Everybody Hates Chris, and Cold Case. More recently, she led the web series Diary of a Single Mom and made a big impact when she returned as Mia in The Best Man Holiday. Monica played Ebony at 27, and now she's 53, still shining bright in the industry. Number 10. Jamie Foxx as Blue. Blue is a solid rock for Diamond, always there to offer comfort and guidance as she faces the ups and downs of life at the Players Club. His steady presence provides a sense of stability in the midst of all the chaos, showing just how caring he really is. With his job as a DJ, Blue's magnetic personality shines even brighter, pulling people in and making them feel welcome. He has this captivating vibe that lights up the club and helps him connect with Diamond on a deeper level. His knack for engaging and entertaining others truly sets him apart from everyone else. Jamie Foxx first made a name for himself as a lively and charismatic comic on In Living Color, where he stood out with his bold sketches and celebrity parodies. Joining the show after its first season, Foxx quickly became a fan favorite thanks to his outrageous performances. But he wasn't just looking to be a comedy star. He had bigger ambitions. He surprised everyone by showing off his range in drama and music. In Any Given Sunday, he not only displayed his acting skills, but also tapped into his past as a high school quarterback. However, it was his stunning performance as Ray Charles in Ray that truly launched him into the spotlight. Fox's portrayal of the legendary musician was so powerful that it earned him an Academy Award and solidified his reputation as one of Hollywood's most versatile talents. Foxx kept impressing audiences with a wide array of roles. Whether it was the intense action of The Kingdom, the emotional weight of The Soloist, or the wild ride of Django Unchained, he proved he could handle any genre. His part in Edgar Wright's stylish action comedy Baby Driver further highlighted his ability to blend drama with humor. Behind the scenes, Foxx has made a mark as the executive producer of White Famous, a Showtime sitcom inspired by his early stand-up days. His journey from sketch comedy to award-winning drama and action-packed thrillers showcases his incredible range and determination. Jamie Foxx played Blue at 32 years old, and he is now 56. Number 11. Tracy Sherelle Jones as Tina. Tina is like a steady friend in the crazy world of the Players Club, always there for Diamond when things get tough. In a place where competition and drama run high, Tina's genuine support feels like a safe haven, giving Diamond a break from all the chaos. Their friendship is a real treasure for Diamond, helping her find her way through the ups and downs of her job. Tracy Sherelle Jones is one talented lady, juggling her work as an actress, writer, artist, designer, and TV personality like a pro. She kicked off her career at just 8 years old when she landed her first audition for a national McDonald's commercial. That early win opened the door to more commercials and print gigs, helping her build the confidence she needed to thrive in the industry. After getting her degree in Pan-African Studies, Tracy landed a leading role in the comedy Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood, featuring the Wayans brothers and directed by Paris Barkley. This gig helped her get into other cool projects like The Players Club, directed by Ice Cube, and Baby Boy, directed by John Singleton. On the TV front, she became a familiar face with regular roles on Good News, recurring roles on Men, Women, and Dogs, and guest spots on popular shows like Family Matters, The Wayans Brothers, and The Jamie Foxx Show. Noticing the lack of diverse roles, Tracy decided to take matters into her own hands by writing her own stories. She created 2 TV pilots and a feature film. Plus, she produced and hosted a pilot called Living Large, which offered a fresh urban spin on lifestyles of the rich and famous. With her longtime love for art and design, Tracy started decorating spaces and dressing rooms for her friends in the entertainment biz. What began as a side hustle has turned into a full-blown career. She's now working toward a second bachelor's degree in interior design and has designed homes, offices, and even a school. On top of that, she's setting up a non-profit focused on aging design, aimed at helping the elderly and those in need make their homes cozier and more accessible. Thanks to her creativity, hard work, and dedication, Tracy keeps shining in everything she does. Her ability to juggle multiple roles and her commitment to improving others' lives make her a true inspiration and a shining example of a modern Renaissance woman. Paulette Williams, played by Thelma Hopkins, was 51 years old when she first appeared and is now 75. Number 12. Charlie Murphy as Brooklyn. Brooklyn is like a loyal dog to St. Louis, showing a rock-solid devotion to his boss. He follows orders without a second thought, and this unwavering loyalty makes him a powerful enforcer in the criminal underworld, a reliable asset in St. Louis's operations. While Charlie Murphy may have followed in the footsteps of his younger brother Eddie Murphy into the world of stand-up comedy, he quickly carved out his own unique niche. His comedic talents were on full display in his iconic Rick James sketch on Chappelle's Show, which became a cultural phenomenon. Charlie's path to fame was paved by his brother's success. Eddie, recognizing Charlie's comedic abilities, offered him small roles in his films and brought him along on his entourage. These early opportunities allowed Charlie to develop his skills and gain exposure in the entertainment industry. With Chappelle's Show, Charlie Murphy truly found his voice. His larger-than-life presence and hilarious storytelling captivated audiences, making him a household name. The Rick James sketch, in particular, was a masterclass in comedic timing and physicality. Charlie's ability to bring characters to life and make audiences laugh was undeniable. Sadly, Charlie Murphy passed away from leukemia on April 12, 2017, at the age of 57. His legacy will live on through his comedic genius and his unforgettable performances. Thanks for joining us on this trip down memory lane. Who was your favorite character from the Player Club? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more classic sitcom throwbacks. See you next time.